What is Team Fish?
Good question. Team Fish, is, a group of bowlers, on and off the lanes. One, we have the same drive. We're trying to, one, grow the sport, and two, kind of look out for each other, kind of a brotherhood. We do have some women on the team as well. But, it's just a group of bowlers, young, old. We all have the same passion. We love bowling. We want to grow the sport. And, we look out for each other. That's the big thing, the team part of it. As far as when we're bowling on tour, Team Fish, we're all here together. We're here, behind these guys, Arcaro, whoever it may be, like if they're putting a run for a show, we're there to help bounce ideas off of each other, just talk about the blocks. It's really nice to have, a group of guys, or a team that, you can go to while you're out here bowling against the best in the world.
And it's cool to hear that perspective because initially people might think, and I thought it too, that you guys maybe were just a group of guys hanging out, goofing off or whatever. But to know that you guys actually have each other's backs, use each other for resources and help each other out, that's awesome.
Yeah, it kind of come from, we all did room together when it first came about. And, we travel together. We have several different guys from the North Carolina area. And so one, traveling together, rooming together, that kind of builds the bond, of the team. But then like this week, we had 22 guys at the World Series. Well, bowlers at the World Series, and we did gather up for a team photo, and I was just looking around. I was like, "Wow!"
Yeah, that's cool. I saw that photo.
I was pretty impressed that we got all 22 people together at one time through group text. Yeah. But no, it's just great to know that we have another team out here. Anytime we need somebody, we do have our reps. If we're on staffs and stuff, but we have people that aren't on staff with anybody. So, we had several first-time competitors this year as well, so that was big for them, to be able to come to us, the team, anytime, they press in or whatever it may be.
So what are the goals moving forward for Team Fish? What do you want to get out of it?
Well, the big thing that we did this year, we started our fish camps, which is a clinic, bowling clinic. Next year we're striving for, like 6 different locations, because we have fish leads all throughout the country. We've got guys in Michigan, Florida, North Carolina, Texas. That's the big thing that we want. We want to grow the sport. We've been helping each other out, doing things on the PBA, but really growing the sport, teaching our resources. A lot of us are a younger age, so we can relate in a different way to the younger generation and the older generation just by the knowledge that we have, and we want to share the knowledge. And other than the clinics, the big thing, we want to start branding our team. Really trying to get in with the PBA. It's kind of been a little bit of a complicated issue right now, trying to bring this Team Fish thing into the PBA, because it can get a little complicated. But branding our fish leads, actually, they all have their fish name, but building their own brand through Team Fish.
Sure.
That way, because we're Team Fish, we're all together right now, but we haven't provided a huge product for the people on the team.
Sure.
Other than, we're Team Fish, we have each other's back, but really being able to give these people an opportunity to grow themselves as a brand through Team Fish. Because with the ball companies, it can be difficult at times to build your own brand. And then if you're not on staff with anybody and you're just out bowling some PBA stops, kind of hard to really build a brand or, get people to know who you are. So just another source for people, to get exposure, social media exposure, television, PBA, whatever it may be. So
how do you become a member of Team Fish? Is there an interview process? Do you send in a resume?
Well, there for a while when we had the team, I had a few friends, Connor had a few friends, that we kind of always roomed with or whatever. And, I guess we say, you got to have a title to be on the team, but we've added some guys on. But now that, we have like a set, solid group of guys, bowlers, I keep saying guys, we've got a few women as well. And, now we're kind of looking into it as people that have the same passion as us, not just, hey, I'm a bowler, can I be on Team Fish?
Right.
Like, hey, well, this is what we're about. This is what we're trying to do. Mm-hmm. This is where we're wanting to take it. Do you want to be a part of it? We're kind of figuring that out now with the team that we do have, who really wants to put forth, the effort and drive like that we have, or if they're just wanting to be on team. So it's kind of, we haven't had too many new ones in the past 3-4 months. But, we're just making sure that people have the same drive and image that we do, and the passion for bowling.
It's kind of cool to have something you do out here in this atmosphere that's not just straight bowling. Like, you spend a lot of time and effort thinking about Team Fish and the visions and the goals and how you're going to implement that and execute that and the plan and getting all 22 guys together for a picture, and you're videoing people and you're constantly staying busy and keeping your mind busy with the Team Fish stuff, and you also have to bowl as well. But not a lot of guys do that. A lot of guys come out here and they just bowl, and they go home and they live their lives at home. They come back here and just bowl. But you really spend a lot of time kind of having like an entrepreneurship mindset, like really trying to build something. And I think that's really neat.
Yeah, as far as the entrepreneurship and stuff goes, a big thing, a big part of that, Connor Pickford, myself and him, we went in and kind of made this Team Fish thing happen. And, you mentioned guys just come out, do their bowling and leave. Well, I'm kind of guilty of getting caught up in that lifestyle for a while. And, big props to Connor. He's definitely the one that keeps pushing me, to grow the brand. And, he amazes me sometimes with what he's got up in that head of his and just the images that he sees. And, so having him behind, having my back, trying to help me understand a little more than just bowling. Because, all I ever want to do is bowl.
Sure.
Bowl, make money, win titles. Yeah, well, there's more to bowling than just knocking down the pins. And I've learned that this year, and, that's a big thing that we're wanting to put forth next year.
One of my favorite things about Team Fish is your guys' names. Do you have any personal favorites among the groups of names that you guys have?
Zeke bait, fish bait.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
That's clever.
Yeah, that's a good one. Two fin fish, Simonson. That was another catchy one. Props to Connor again. He come up with a lot of the fish names.
Does he come up with them?
Yeah, he come up with a lot of them. Some people will bring their own fish name to the table, and most of the time we go with it. But and then if I had to think of one more. We were trying to work on Simonelli when we all roomed with him in Wilmington at the extra frame stop, get him to be Salmonelli. but that's still a work in progress.